Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I will discuss about PRA. What is PRA and when you will give PRA and what is the syllabus of PRA and how to clear PRA. I will tell everything about PRA. And first of all, PRA is Project Readiness Assessment. After once you join TCS, they have to go through training, and after technical training, one have to go through PRA exam so that they are compatible to join a project. Without giving PRA exam, you cannot join project. And after completion your biz skill training, then you will be allotted to a different technical training like ITIS, Java, Python, etc. And as I was allocated to Java training, and I will tell you the syllabus and what are the pattern of PRA and on which platform the PRA is conducted. First of all, PRA is project readiness assessment. And the next question is exam pattern. What are the exam pattern in PRA? The PRA exam consists of two types, two parts. Like one is MCQ part and another one is coding part. MCQ has 30 question and coding question has two question. One is of 15 minute and another one is of 45 minute. And MCQ 30 question has 30 marks. 30 marks. One coding Unix code has only 15 marks. And your stream, what is your stream? Java, Python, ITS, like that you have one coding question on that stream. 45 marks. So total is, oh sorry, 35 marks. 35 marks. So total coding question is of 50 marks and 30 marks MCQ. So total marks for PR is 80 marks. This is the pattern of PRA. Now the next is PRA syllabus. What are the syllabus in PRA and what are the criteria to pass PRA? First of all, PRA is of 1 hour 30 minute. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सर में आपको एमसीक्यू मिलेगा जिसका ड्यूरेशन आपको 30 मिनट रहेगा. एंड द टॉपिक फॉर एमसीक्यू इज यूनिक्स एसक्यूएल पीएल एसक्यूएल यूजर इंटरफेस जावा. 5 question. Unix 5 question, SQL 5 question, PL SQL 5 question, then user interface 10 question, and Java has 5 question. These are the MCQ part, and in the SBQ part, you have two coding question. These are simple question, scenario based, and one is Unix code, and another one is your stream Java, Python, ITS, to which you are allocated. On that, you got a coding question, and the passing score is 80% in both MCQ and SBQ. So you have to gain minimum at least 80% to pass PRA. If you did not gain 80%, then you got failed. So it is mandatory to gain 80%. Now the total marks for PR is 30 marks MCQ and 15 marks Unix code and 35 marks Java code. As I was allocated to Java, so my code in Java. So total is 80 marks. Total marks for PR is 80 marks. So you have to gain at least 80% means 64 marks. You have to gain at least 64 marks in PRA. So it is mandatory to complete your Java code successfully. If you did not complete your Java code, then your marks 35 marks already cut. So you did not get 80%. So just focus on Java code. After that, Unix code. Unix code is very easy, and you can easily crack it. Since PR is also easy, then your CPA exam. And in my case, I clear in first attempt PRA one that I given on 2 July. So after that, the question is PRA mandatory? Yes, PR is mandatory. PRA is mandatory to get project and release from your ILP training. So PR is mandatory. After, what if I fail in PRA? Yes. If you got failed in PRA 1, PRA 1, then you have a chances to clear another PRA 2. PRA 2. My PRA 1 exam is on 2 July. So I got clear, and in the morning from 9 to 10:30 I have exam, and at evening around 4:30 I got mail that you have cleared your PRA. After clearing PRA 1, then you need not to attend any technical session, any doubt session. You after you got your release letter after some days. If you did not clear your PRA 1, then you have to give your PRA 2. After 2 3 days, the PRA 2 will be conducted. Like my exam is on 2 July, and today, 4 July, PRA 2 has been conducted. And if you did not clear PRA 2 again, then your doubt session will continuously, and after that, you have to clear PRA 3. If you did not clear PRA 3 also, then you are in trouble. So your training, you are in lab process, and your training got extended. So you should clear PRA in 3 attempts. Otherwise, you are in problem, and your training got extended 10 to 20 days. So try to clear PRA in first attempt, otherwise in second and third attempt. And how many attempts? As I already explained, there are 3 attempts to clear PRA. Within 3 attempts, you should clear your PRA. PRA exam is not that much hard, and if you mm, study properly, then your exam surely got clear. Before PRA, you are in training. 7 to 10 days you have training. After that, your PRA exam will be conducted. And is PRA camera proctored? Yes, PRA is camera proctored assessment. And on which platform the PRA is conducted? On HackerRank. PRA is conducted on HackerRank. How you got access of your PRA? In your mail, you got a message on your TCS personal mail. You got a message of 59563 course. When you log in into that course, click on launch button. Then all your mock test, mock PRA, and your actual PRA all will be given there. So you need not to worry about this. You will got a link of your course in Ultimatics. How in that course you can access in Ultimatics? There is a portal of TCS. From here you got your PRA link. After that, negative marking. Is there any negative marking in PRA? No, there is no negative marking in PRA. So you can easily correct it. So study properly and clear your PRA in first attempt. In next video, I will tell you how to clear your PRA exam and clear in PRA 1 means first attempt. Thank you guys. Please subscribe my